Hello everybody and welcome to a tutorial video. Today we are going to be building a red terracotta suburban house. It's going to be pretty nice. I hope you like the final outcome. You may have decided to click on this video because of the thumbnail, and you might have seen what it looks like because of the thumbnail, but basically, yeah, let's get started. Okay, the perimeter of this is 30 blocks by 37 blocks, and the 30 block side is where we are going to start. This is also the front of the house. We are going to start over down here, right here on the bottom left corner of the building, at the front, at the very left. We're going to go up by 11, not including this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right here. Then we want to go to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the block we're going to start on. I suggest you mark it. We are going to get out our materials next. Right now I already have all of them out. I have red terracotta, smooth stone, which I just used that for the perimeter, so you don't really need that, although it might come in handy later. Oak stairs, dark oak door, white wool, birch planks, white stained glass pane, and normal glass. If you don't like any of these materials, you can change them out, of course, but these are the ones I'm going to be using for the base model. If you want to change them, of course you can. Okay, so let's get started on building the actual building. So I'm going to get out the white wool here, and I'm going to start on the same block that I started on just a second ago. Now what we're going to do is we're going to first place the block, and we're going to place 2 more to the right of that block. Now from the same block that I just built on, remember this block here, we want to go backwards by 2 as well, like that. So now we have this nice L shape that we're going to base the building on. Now from this 3, we're going to place a gap of 2 here, gap of 2, and then we're going to place another 3 wool block line. Now here is where our door is going to be, so we can place oak stairs here to signify that this is going to be the door. And by the way, this entire building is going to be elevated just so it's a bit easier, and not only are we going to figure out a problem with the windows, but it just saves a lot of time and you don't have to dig out anything. It's just generally a better option for a lot of people, and I decided to integrate that into the design. Now if we come back to right here, we're going to leave another gap of 2. This will be a window. Then we place another row of 3 here, and then we are going to actually change something here, because I just realized I made a mistake. We are going to replace these 2 blocks with wool, and then we're going to move everything over by 2. Sorry about that. But so now we have 5 here, and we're going to place back the stairs. Sorry about that, everybody, but I just made a mistake. We have 5 wool here, oak stairs, 3, then a gap of 2, which is where our window is going to be, and another wool strip of 3. And then to finish the front part of the building off, we're going to leave another gap of 2, and then place another 3 here. And to top it off, we're going to put 2 behind that final block as well. So now this is the front of our building. We're going to have the front door here and 2 windows. Then we're going to come back around to where we just were. We're going to leave another gap of 2 and then place 3. Then we're going to leave another gap of 2, place another 3. And that is the side of our building. Pretty fast, right? We come back to this block that we were just at. Now we're behind. We place 2 more blocks, gap of 2, 3 more blocks, gap of 2, 3 more blocks, gap of 2, and actually 3 blocks, not 5, because we are actually going to not just make it a rectangle, we're actually going to spruce it up a little bit, and it also conveniently helps out the interior. What we're going to do is we're going to place another 2 like we've always done here. You want to put a gap of 2. We're going to place 2 blocks here. So we've lined it up with the middle of here. We're actually going to go to the left another 2, so we have a nice L shape. And then we're going to kind of turn it into a Z by placing 1 more block here. And you see how that lines up pretty well with everything. And this will be very useful in the interior. Now we are going to build up the walls next. So let's get on our red terracotta, and we are just going to first line out everything on the building. A bunch of red terracotta on top of the wall, and we're gonna move this up 3 layers. 3 layers of red terracotta all on top of all of the wall. And I'll see you when I get there. Okay, here we are now. We have filled in all of the red terracotta, 3 blocks on top of all of the wall blocks I've placed already. Now, what we're going to do, another thing, is we are going to take our white wool, and in all the gaps here, we are going to fill it with white wool. So the reason why I put gaps there is just to so that it was easier to remember where the windows are, and now since we've built up the walls, we don't really need to remember that anymore. We can just easily come into here and clean it up. Just place a few more blocks underneath where our windows are going to be. And we are actually going to replace 2 of the wall that we just placed. We're going to replace the one here, parallel to where the door is, and the one just left of it right here. We are going to replace these with oak stairs because we are going to place other doors here. This is the door that will lead to the backyard. And this... Oh wait, this is the wrong place. Huh. We are actually going to place it all the way over here. So this position is the one line up to where we just made a mistake. Okay? Right here is where the garage is going to lead into. And next, we just want to place a little band of red terracotta. Although, there's also another thing you could do. If you want to, you could place glass here. And I accidentally just broke something. There. We could place a little bit of glass here. Actually, that's the approach I'm going to go for. And we want to do that for all the doors on the building. The place where we just put some stairs. Alright, so that went pretty well. Next you're going to want to take out your birch planks. This will be the floor, of course. If you don't want this to be your floor, then you of course don't have to make it your floor. But personally, I think it contrasts pretty well with the rest of the building. And we're going to be using that here. Just going to line the floor out. And before I cut to quickly doing that in time-lapse, I'm going to place dark oak doors, actually indented here. Oh my goodness, I keep breaking blocks. We want to place doors indented, so it adds a nice little bit of depth to your building. So yeah, that will really make it less of just a flat wall and more of a nice kind of in further wall, a little door that we're going to be placing. And yeah, I think you get my point here. Yeah, you just want to place that door in a little bit so it makes it less of just a flat wall and more of a unique and interesting house. Okay, So next we're going to put in the windows. Now we could, if we really wanted to, we could just place glass like that. That's it, right? And while this is already panes and it adds lots of detail that we very much need, what I'm going to be doing here is we're actually going to break these last two, and we're going to place, oh my goodness, keep breaking it. We're going to place oak stairs like this, because then you can see there's just a little bit of detail right here, a little bit of sticking out again after it already went in. That little bit of extra detail, even if you can't see it most of the time, it really will help you help your builds get a lot of good detail that it could really use. And and the wood again contrasts really well with the rest of the building. So although some other good blocks could be like gray blocks like diorite, or maybe some andesite. You could do all kinds of blocks like prismarine or blackstone, just really anything you want. And then we can put in the windows. Now, see, the problem I was mentioning earlier is the fact that the floor inside, since we solved the problem by elevating it. Well, actually, we created a problem by elevating it, but we can solve it because by putting these stairs here, the glass wouldn't be all the way to the bottom. That'd be kind of awkward in a house. But then it would look a bit off from the bottom, just seeing like a wall here. It kind of just doesn't vibe very well. But if we put stairs here, it looks like little extra details for the window, and it still looks good from the inside. And it adds a little bit of lining to the windows. So I think this was probably the best route to go with it. Now that we finished all the windows, we are going to line the rooms. And yes, it's finally that time. Quickly, I'm just going to put in the doors for the garage and the backyard. There we go. Okay, so back to lining the rooms. Now, we're going to start by lining the rooms right here. The door is right here at this little Z-shaped part that we made a little bit ago. From right here, at the left part of this little 2 block, then we're going to build out all the way to the end of the building, like this. And this is kind of our dividing line from all the family needs, and the individual bedrooms on the other side. We are going to come up to here, right here where the back door is, just to the right of it. We are going to place lining that goes all the way up to here, and even actually we're going to place one more block beyond the line. And if we trail it over to the front wall, we're going to place one more. This will be the entryway to the kitchen and dining, while over here is the living room. And we're going to also place a little 2 block gap, whether it be here or here. That will be where the, actually I'm gonna place it here, so it lines up with the doors. This will be where the entrance to one of the bedrooms is. And I'd say this is an average sized bedroom. We have a nice window here, and the entrance to the backyard is right here. And yeah, whichever person would live here, it must be pretty lucky to be there, because they get first access to the backyard, and I'm sure they would appreciate that. We are also going to, first of all, I'm building up the walls already, and if we come into here, we're going to place a 2 block gap for just a single window right here that will lead to this middle room, and same thing for here. We're going to line the same pattern on this side, lining up in the middle of these 2 windows, and we're going to leave another gap into here. This will be the other bathroom, I mean, not the bathroom. This will be the other bedroom, and this will be the, whatchamacallit, the bathroom. So, bedroom, bedroom, bathroom. And again, I just realized I put this right here in the wrong place. This should be over there. So, sorry again, I keep screwing up. I have never done a tutorial before. This is actually really fun. And I can see why people do this. This, so yeah, this needs to be fixed. We turn this into a window. So, this person doesn't have any doors coming out. So it might be a bit more practical for setting up furniture because you don't have to worry about blocking the door. Although you do have to worry about that door. But that's also over there on that room. So, it's fine. And let me just break all of this. Place this. Okay. So we come back over here. And we, of course, make the door lined up with the windows in this case. We just break that there. And we're going to continue to build up the walls. And we can bridge that gap right there. We are going to put glass again on top of these little entrances to these rooms here. So we're going to place glass on them. And we're going to place more doors. So if we just go here and here. We're also going to go here. Oh my goodness, how do you open these doors? Oh, you just press right click. I've never played on computer, or like, I haven't played on computer much. Normally I play on mobile, but I have Windows on this new computer and it's like totally different. So that's probably the reason why I keep breaking things. But anyway, let's just finish these columns here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place glass again here. So you have this nice open hallway that enters into the dining and kitchen. And that is pretty much the entirety of the floor layout. Of course, something over here is you can place glass on top of here, but I personally didn't do that because we want to maximize privacy in the bathroom, so that's why I didn't place those there. And we have a nice, good living room, bedroom, bathroom, other bedroom, and kitchen/dining. The final thing we're going to do in here before we start the interior is we are going to actually get out a new block. I'm going to be using cobblestone stairs, but you could use any stairs you want. You could actually just not use stairs, but I'm going to be using stairs here. We are going to be placing 2 stairs right here. Actually, 2 stairs. Oh my goodness. 2 stairs right here. And so it's 2 blocks away from the wall leading into the dining. And we placed it here in the dining since there's a lot of room in this here. So we want to build it in a space that won't sacrifice too much since we have plenty of space here for all our kitchen and dining needs. So we don't have to worry about space too much as we would do in the other rooms here. We are going to place 2 more leading up to here. And actually, we're going to place upside down stairs like this. Oh boy. Okay, we'll place it like this. And we're actually going to place 1 more. Oh boy. one more set of stairs up here. And that's because the floor up here will be along here. So you can place a little 4 to remind ourselves that that is where the second floor level is going to be. Now we come back down to here, and what we're going to do is we are going to place a little bit of birch right here. Now this leaves a nice little bit of extra room here that we can use to put our kitchen in. And we have a nice little internal wall here. We're also going to put something right here. Actually, I'm gonna move this back one. So we have a nice little corner here. It's not as much room, but it's still plenty. And right here is where we're actually going to place the chimney. Now, we're going to break a few blocks on the outside, right here. These here, actually I'm gonna place these back. These blocks here, and we kind of have to sacrifice this window, so might as well place that back. These two are where our chimney is gonna be. We're also gonna break these two, and we're going to get out the classic block, the absolute classic block that everybody loves, brick. Gonna get that out right here. And brick is, of course, a very nice block. It's also red, so if you want to keep that kind of color scheme, you can. Here we're just gonna build up to there for now on the outside, but here we have this nice little brick wall. And what we're going to do is we're going to get out, another item, iron bars. And we are going to place this, oh my goodness. We're going to place some iron bars here, right next to the garage. This will be where our little campfire is gonna be. So we're going to come to here. We're going to get out campfire right here, and we're going to place that right here. Now it is going to come out for that, but we will block it off later. We're going to get one more block out, which is stone bricks. It's in decorative stone for all of you using the creative menu. We're going to take a look here, and I keep breaking things. We're going to get out stone brick stairs as well. That we are going to be using. We're going to place them right here and here. Place stone bricks again here, and that should block it off. And that should look not great at the moment, but you could also instead, which actually would probably be better, is if you did this, and then, so you place the stairs one block lower than I did for the first example, and then go like this. And that probably would be better for your building needs. Of course, you can pick whichever one you want. And you could even, if you really wanted to be nice and fancy and nice and detailed, you could go into slabs, get out stone brick slabs, and you could place that right here in place of where that block was. And you could have a really nice little bit of detail. Although it doesn't quite steam as much, that's actually probably better because normally they don't actually steam inside of homes. So I think this is probably the best option you could go for. Of course, it's your world, your decisions. Okay, so now that we've done the little chimney, it is time to get into interior designing. Now, interior designing is a lot different than exterior designing because exterior design is just building a bunch of similar blocks, and that's not that interesting. But interior building is the exciting part because you get to build tons of unique different things. Of course, you could just end the video here and not care about the interior, but if you do want to do this interior part, in my opinion, it is the best part of building a building. And if you focus on interior building, you could be a very good interior designer. No, so what we're going to get out first is we're going to get out smooth stone and block of coal, as well as spruce trapdoors. Let's get red beds. Actually, any color bed if you want. And we're going to get out, whatchamacallit? We're going to get out glass. Just normal, plain old glass. This will be some of the blocks we're going to use for our interior design of the living room. Okay, we're going to take our smooth stone, and right here against the wall, we're going to place 2 smooth stone. A gap 1 here, and a gap before we get to the door. We're going to place coal blocks on top of these 2, so we make a little TV design. You could also, if you want to, get out bookshelves here, and you could place that right here, underneath. In my opinion, the best design to include both is one block is the bookshelf and the other one is the smooth stone. Next, we're going to take the spruce trapdoors. We're going to line them along here to add that little bit of lining to the TV. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to place a glass table right here. We leave a gap in front so it doesn't be too annoying and like brushed up against it, so it looks a bit realistic. Over here, we're going to get out our beds. Again, any color. To be honest, I think I'm using too much red already. But we're going to place a bed right here, pressed up against this. And then we are going to take our spruce trapdoor. Actually, I'm going to get out oak sign. Right here. And we're going to place that oak sign, and oh my goodness, we're going to place that oak sign, and we're just not gonna do anything with it. It's just gonna add that little bit of detail to our little couch. And actually, it'd probably be great if we put that back here. Boy, I'm gonna need to get this out. Okay, you guys know what to do. I'm gonna cut, fast forward. Okay, so I've made this little bit, and I'd say it looks pretty good. We have a little glass table here and everything. Next, we're going to get out a little something called a flower pot. And we're also gonna get cornflower. If you just searched up flower in the search tab, you could easily just get cornflower and a flower pot, so you don't have to do any more searching. If you did, of course, use the search tab. And we have this little extra detail that is crucial in designing interiors. We're gonna get out some carpet. I'm gonna use white carpet because we've used a little bit too much red. We're going to line that leading up to this door. And we could even split it off like this. And I'd say that is a pretty good interior for the living room. One last thing I might add, that to be honest, you should probably hold on to this for the rest of the first part. Paintings. You want to hold on to them. And oh my goodness, I have to get out red terracotta again. Okay. So we are going to place that here. Then we're going to place a painting up here, and then we have to keep that there so we can pick the painting we like. And wow, you actually have to alternate between left click and right click. Gonna be a bit hectic. Let me cut to when I get the painting I want. Okay, perfect. That was actually really fast. I probably didn't even have to do any time lapse there. Okay, so we have a nice painting here, and you could even turn on the TV if you figured out a way how to. If you don't put the trapdoors on top there, you could really easily turn it on, but it might be a bit harder with the trapdoors there. But yeah, you could turn on your TV. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me fix that. You could really just. You could add a lot more stuff to this, but I kind of want to keep a basic design so you can add your own creativity to this interior. Let's step over here, and let's keep the paintings and all that stuff. How does this work? Oh, okay. 64. Okay. I really am not familiar with computer Minecraft. I know that's where it started, but just not familiar to me. Okay. So we're going to next build some furnaces. We're going to take out furnace. And actually we're going to get out a little extra detail, powered rails. And we're going to step here. We're going to place that here and a little extra rail. So it looks kind of like a nice oven, doesn't it? We're going to get out polished diorite. Right there. Polished diorite. We're going to place that right here as a little counter. Now we don't have that much room in here, so we can't put too much detail, but if you want to put an island or something, that's, of course, your world. So if you want to do that, of course you can. And just to make it look a little bit better down here, you could place that block instead of the stairs, and then you could place back the stairs here. So that just adds a little bit of detail into that little space there. And that's that for the kitchen. Next we're gonna make the dining table for 3 people. Now it's not the prettiest dining table, but it works. We're gonna get back out spruce trapdoors, and we're going to. Oh boy. We're going to place that here. A little bit of this. So what we did is we placed trapdoor here on this block and another trapdoor on this block. Then we lined spruce on here. We placed a 1 block gap here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get out a different block from a different door from the door we used for our actual usable front door and back door and garage door. And we are going to first place cobblestone stairs. You don't have to, but of course. Recommendations. Then we're going to place the new door you've gotten behind them. You can't place it behind this one, but you know, it's implied. You could, if you really are upset about how you can't place that there, you could just get out a birch trap door and you could place that right there. You could place that right there, and that would solve that problem. Even though there's a little bit of lining there, you know, you can get what you get. And then we're going to, we already have quite a decent bit of detail here, but it doesn't really feel that homey yet. So we want to add a little bit of extra details. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna bring out the item frame right here. And what's the item frame? I'm gonna be using a glow item frame because they are much superior in my opinion. We are going to place that right here. And first, let me set it day. We are going to place an apple in here because I think that feels pretty homey and something that would be like a little thing that you could place on your wall. Like maybe you could even place a trophy or any other things that you think might be pretty common on people's walls. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out an apple here. Oh boy, where's it in the interface? You know what, I'll just look it up. There. You could even use a golden apple if you're that willing to be Minecrafty. I'm going to turn it a little bit so it's a little bit of interesting activity. And I'm just gonna get carpet again. Actually, I'm gonna use yellow carpet because that feels homey. And we're just gonna line the floor with that. There. Okay, so I think we're done with this room. So now we've done 2 of the 5 rooms that we are going to be doing in this tutorial. I don't know why I said it like that. I just happened to. But yeah, we're gonna go to this room. We are going to get out birch stairs. We're gonna keep our normal birch planks. We're going to then get out birch trapdoors again. I don't know why I put that away. We're going to get out slab, birch slab, right here. We're also going to get out blue beds, light blue beds. Although, of course, you could make it dark blue. Just depends on what kind of style you're going for. Okay, you can place. Okay, I'm gonna place 2 beds lined up with the window here. The nice window there. We're actually gonna get out 2 more things. Barrel. Actually 4 more things. A barrel. We're gonna get spruce trap doors again. We can put away the birch. We're gonna get out the diorite stairs, polished diorite stairs, and we're going to get an apple. We're actually gonna get one more thing, which is the glow item frames again. And here it is. I'm going to place the glow item frame right. Oh wait, actually, no, we're not going to place the glow item frame yet. And I'll be right back. I need to fix this hole in the wall. Okay, so we are going to make a little desk. And actually, I'm going to be breaking this bed right here. Okay, so we're going to place a upside down stair like this, right next to the bed, and where the bed we just broke was. We're going to place another one right here, and then we're going to place a slab in the middle. So we have this nice little desk. Then we're going to place two trapdoors like this, and we're going to flip them up. So we have this little bit right here. Then we are going to go to the polished diorite stairs. We'll place it right here, and also again right here. And we're gonna get out our item frame. We're gonna place it right here. And that's so annoying. Anyways, and we're gonna place that right here. So now we have this little desk, and by the way, I'm pretty sure I got this design from the tutorial maker TSMC-Minecraft. So go check him out. He makes really good tutorials as well. Not saying I do, because I don't think so yet, but you know, he makes really good tutorials. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's from, although I think he used a different item frame. Anyways, we are now going to use the barrels. We are going to get out the barrels, and we're going to place 4 of them right here next to the door. Finally, we're going to take our spruce trap door, and we're going to line it just like how we did the TV. And that's pretty much this room done, although we can add some carpet and some painting. So let's get out that. I'll get out some, let's get a lime carpet. We'll get out some lime carpet, and then we'll get out paintings. And, oh, I did not mean to do that. Painting. I'm just gonna put that there. That always happens. That's super annoying. Yeah, I keep screwing up left click and right click. So we could place a nice, so we could place a nice painting here. We are going to do that here. Okay, so we place a nice painting here, and then we're going to add the carpet. I'm gonna go back into here and swap it out. Okay, we're just going to place a bit of lime carpet right here, and I think we got this room finished. Alright, so we've got 3 of the rooms finished, and to be honest, it's looking pretty good so far. We are going to go into here, into this bathroom, and we are going to make an actual functioning shower, which I think is a pretty cool thing to have in your house. Okay, these are the materials you're going to need. We have light gray stained glass pane, dispenser, oak button, polished diorite stairs, polished diorite, light gray carpet, candle for soaps, and glow item frame. We're going to place a little shelf that will be inside the shower here. Oh wait, I forgot to get out. Actually, instead of glass panes for the light gray glass, we're going to use just normal blocks. Then we're going to take our blocks and we're going to line them along this wall right here. We're going to leave an open door, and that's how you're going to get in. Next, we're going to break these 3 blocks that are right here. We are going to also break these last 3 down here, and we are going to replace it with polished diorite. Right here. Then, we are going to place our candles a little. Actually, we're going to break this and this. Place this here. Place the shelf back. and then put the candles. You can place as many as you want, but little soap bars, I think that adds a nice bit of detail. We can also place like a bar of soap, although it's kind of tricky to figure out what you would use for that, but I'm going to be using a shield because I think that's probably the best bar soap looking thing. It's a bit weird, but I think it'll work. Then we are going to get out water for the functional shower, and we can replace the shield. We are going to place the dispenser right here and a button just below it. Then we are going to put water inside here, and then you're going to need to test it and make sure it floods. That works pretty well. Now, to prevent it from flowing all the way, because it's a bit much, we actually are going to place that here. And it doesn't look like it fits as much, but when you click the button and then you press it again, it works pretty well. And that's how you do this. We also want to get out water again, and we just want to use that to fill this down here. And that's how you make a functioning shower. That's that little part of the build done. Next, we're going to get out our polished diorite, and we're going to, right here, next to this door, we're going to place polished diorite block, a polished diorite stairs underneath it like this, and then one more here. I'm pretty sure this is also from TSMC Minecraft, although I made some little adjustments to make it, you know, a little bit more exciting. Then we're going to place an oak button right here. And again, I'm sorry, another thing I forgot to get out is an iron trapdoor. I'm going to place that right here, and when you press the button, it also flips that, but you don't need to worry about that. Then finally, we need to get out another thing. Cauldron. Make sure not to replace the diorite stairs, because we are going to place a little sink right here, and a little table for just a little bit to add there. And we are going to get a tripwire hook that will be like the little faucet. I keep breaking things. This is not even funny anymore. Okay. We're going to place that right there. And that is the bathroom done. You could figure out some way to make a mirror, but there's not really enough space in it. Although I think the best thing you could do is probably to get out light gray glass and place that right here. It's not much, but I think if you really, really want a mirror, that's the best. At least I could do. You could probably make something a lot better, but that's the best I could figure out. Okay, and the final bit of this tutorial, this tutorial is probably going to be like an hour long. We are going to design this final bedroom, and I really want to leave this room up to you. But I'm just gonna loosely put a few things in here. The only things you're going to need to get out is a yellow bed, an armor stand. You're also going to need to get out a painting, and to be honest, that's pretty much it for this room. because I really want you to find your creativity and build it yourself. So we're just going to place 2 yellow beds here, parallel to the door, and then an armor stand to the left of it. And we're just going to place a painting on, let's say, here. We could, yeah, that looks good. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire design for the entire first floor. I hope you enjoyed this first part of the tutorial. I hope you did like the design, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for the first floor. Thank you for watching this video if you have all the way through, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! I don't know why I have the skin. This is now my normal skin. Bye!